Hey guys, welcome back to AMX here once again. I am at the basement studio with one and only, the basement studio master, Yazzit.
Not a master, but yes. Okay, can, sure.
But it's good that he's willing to do this.
Definitely, man. Anytime to help you guys out. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, today we're gonna demo a bass pedal, a preamp, by Shiftline. It's the Olympic tube-based preamp amplifier, the MkIIIS. I recently received this from Davies Guitar. A lot of stuff, and this is one of them.
Wow.
And I do not have lots of time to go through stuff.
Okay.
And especially this is the bass kind of thing, not my thing. It's your thing, so it's better for you to do it.
I can try. Yeah. This is the first time I'm actually, to be honest, this is the first time I'm actually hearing of Shiftline. So yeah, I'm more than excited to try this out. Yeah.
You're very formal, right?
Oh, formal,
Is it because of the camera?
I think so, huh?
Okay, so Shiftline is a company by, it's a Russian company in Petersburg.
Okay.
That's about it. That's all I know. And there's tube in it. And I'm having the manual here. I have to use the manual, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. So
That means you really, when you want to do product testing, you don't just do it. You read the manual. You're very careful and stuff, huh?
Not most of the time, but sometimes I have to use the manual when I'm lost.
Okay. To get to know the product better, huh?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So first of all, this product is basically you can go direct into how we connected. You go direct into your audio interface, right?
Yep, audio interface. Okay.
Through XLR, right?
Yes, through XLR.
That's about it, right?
Yeah, that's about it. Yep.
Okay. Nothing else, no effects, no other
effects, no
connected.
nothing. Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about this preamp. Now there's first of all, the normal EQ, bass, mid and treble. The volume, the master knob is controlling the volume of the headphones.
Oh, okay.
So it's not the headphones and also the quarter inch jack.
Oh, okay. So if you are using it as a pedal,
Yep.
so that will control the volume out. Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Oh, so that means this thing can also be a headphone amplifier.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What's the point of putting a headphone jack out there for not you to use, right?
Exactly, man. Okay.
People. Anyway, so the three normal EQ, the volume controlling the overall loudness of the sound.
Okay.
The gain. So the gain is what? Controlling input signal amplification. It can go from a crystal clear sound all the way to a classic Californian style overdrive.
Wow. Okay.
So there's three switches in there, which are what is switches? It's not written here.
Okay. So basically.
No, it's written here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. So let's talk about the switch where it says the middle switch. It says the ground switch allows to override ground loops that can negatively affect the signal when using the XLR.
Okay.
For recording. So we're not gonna talk about that so much.
Okay.
On your left, where it says the cap, there's two cap. The A position selects the impulse recorded from a sun.
Cat or cap? Sorry.
Cap.
Oh, I thought cap. Okay.
I have to say it properly.
Oh, cap. Is it this cap?
Cab.
Oh,
Cab.
Okay.
Like cab. Cab. Cabinet. Bass cabinet. The sun. Do you know about the M sun? The SUNN.
Yeah. I think I've
Do you?
I've heard about it.
Do you actually know?
I don't want to say the wrong thing, so you know what? I'm gonna maybe Google it first before I answer. But if I remember correctly, this is I think I pretty much from our earlier days like 70s and 80s. So
Our early days.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean the earlier bass amps where tubes are pretty much still
See the king of the sound of
yeah, correct. Then I also think that the harmonics are very rich.
Yep.
Yeah. So of course this is after reading a bit from the manual. Yep.
The manual does wonders.
Yes, that's wonders.
It's a Sun 200 2x15 cabinet.
Wow, 2x15.
Yep.
That's massive, man. Massive lows.
It does. It is.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the A. The
Okay.
A position, and the B position selects the impulse recorded from an MkIIIS SVT 810E 8x10 cabinet.
Wow. Okay. That is.
Do you use SVT? I mean, back
Yes,
then,
yes.
did you?
Whenever when I get a chance to play for shows like slightly bigger shows in Singapore, right? Especially during
Slightly-
Esplanade.
okay, Esplanade.
Yeah, Esplanade. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, potato. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Esplanade. So yeah. So usually I would request for 8x10 MPEG.
Why?
Because it's just the sound. I like the response.
This is
of
the bass player ego. You need bigger, the
Oh
better.
no. Actually, right, it might be an overkill if we were to play in a bit more relaxed kind of band, right? But when I'm playing my band Wicked Aura, I really need something that can cut through the band.
Of course, you
Yeah.
guys like 20 to 50 people, right?
Yeah, actually 14 people to be exact. But I have to compete with at least 10 drummers. So
You and another guitar player, that's it.
yeah, it's just me,
You guys
guitar
have to
player,
compete.
and a keyboardist back then, and we have to compete with at least 10
Percussionists.
more drummers. Yeah, in fact 11 if my singer is playing the repenic sometimes. So you have to compete with 11 drummers.
So you need to cut through,
Yes.
penetrate.
Yep. Okay. Yes. Penetrate.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
said,
Yeah. You
that's
look a
what-
bit excited
No,
when
no,
you.
no,
Okay.
Eddie.
Yeah. So by using an 8x10, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm pushing, what I'm looking out for is the clarity, because 8x10 caps gives you more clarity than, let's say, compared to, like, example, a 2x15, but
course.
maybe you
You got-
stack. You get that 8x10 like the same height but
For sure.
different
yeah.
sound. Yeah. So the 8x10 gives more clarity and more power.
headroom also.
Yeah, and that's why the SVT actually is widely used with, actually to be as a younger bass player back then.
Oh, back then.
Yeah,
okay.
back then. Yeah, as a younger bass player, when I Google, right? Who's using 8x10 SVTs and
Back
stuff?
then, no Google,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, you were right. Back then, no Google.
You need Windows Explorer.
Yeah.
Windows Explorer.
Windows Explorer, correct. And you see sometimes, those music videos, right?
Yeah.
Most of them, every gig you see, there will be an MPEG
MPEG,
SVT. Yeah.
SVT.
So that's how I feel like, okay, it influenced me to use.
course.
Yeah.
So these are the presets of the caps and
Okay.
the caps. So you can upload more, but we're just gonna talk about the preset.
Okay.
So the next switch, which is the top. So the top switch control the signal's high frequency harmonic content. The plus position accentuates the highs and the attack. The minus position provides a milder sound by cutting the high frequencies. Okay,
Understand.
by the way, I forgot to mention that if all the switches are in the center, right?
Yep.
Or in the middle, that means there's nothing being used, nothing
Okay.
being engaged.
All right.
The cap is off. It's like you just go
Direct.
direct
Yep.
direct into the preamp
Mm.
with
Direct sound.
direct sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yep. So let's hear the clean sound. This is just I put everything at noon. Most of the EQ.
Okay.
We don't need the master since we
Okay.
are connected to with XLR.
Sure.
The volume is just nice and the gain is just right.
Okay.
So let's hear the neutral sound.
Okay, so the neutral sound basically is direct sounding sound, right?
Yep.
So we're just gonna be playing.
So that's the direct sound.
That's the direct sound.
Okay.
Yep.
So now, do you need to do EQ first, or we need to do the cap? Let's hear the cap.
Yeah, let's hear the
Let's
cap.
hear
yeah.
the cap. So
Yeah,
let's
sure.
hear the sun, which is position A.
Okay. The sun.
Sun.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. So
So this is with all the EQ knobs at noon.
okay.
Okay, now we're not gonna touch the ground stuff thingy. Forget about that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go straight to the top.
Okay. Sure.
So let's go up the plus sign.
Okay.
So it brings up the high frequency, right?
Yep. So.
So let's bring down the top to the minus sign.
Okay.
Okay, so for this SVT, this is Sun.
Sun, yes,
How
Sun.
would you set it up for your for your own preference? How would you set it up? The EQ, how are you gonna do it? I do it for you. I'll be your sound guy.
Okay, to be honest, right? Right now everything is on flat, right?
Yep.
So I'm a guy that likes to we.
No, what you mean? Oh yeah, the EQ are on.
Yeah, the EQs are all on the flat, but
Yep.
but currently right now, what I'm very impressed with this pedal is that the Sun is giving from my understanding, right, it's giving like a very classic kind of sound.
The 70s vibe.
Yeah, the 70s vibe.
Funk, R&B.
Yeah,
Kind of vibe.
and the sound is slightly the sound is thick and milky. Yeah.
Okay.
Thick and milky. You like the word thick and milky? Yeah. And
round.
Yes, very rounded.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it has a bit of grit, I would say.
But it still has that compression, which is a mild compression, right? Still without not overwhelming, right?
Yeah. And once you actually the top, right, when you press on the plus, the plus option,
top,
right? Yeah. So immediately it gives, it's what the manual says, a lot of harmonic, enriches a lot of the harmonic content from the bass. I can hear my tops are all much more clearer, and of course there'll be more string sound included because it's maybe a bit modern, slightly a bit more
due
modern.
to the frequency that you can hear those sound.
But the moment when you go to the minus option, right? So immediately it reminded me of the olden days, where
bring back memories.
Yeah, bring back memories. Yeah,
bring back your age, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Not really that old, but yeah, okay. But anyways, So so I'm very comfortable. Let's say if I were to play like a R&B kind of bass line, like in the olden days, So you don't have to really be very careful with your strings. See, I can pluck hard, and I can still be myself because I'm a hard hitter. Sorry, hard picker or whatever they call it. Hard plucker. So yeah, see, and the strings noise are pretty much tame, very tame. Yeah. And see, and I'm really digging the tone because if I were to do a recording for this, right, I wouldn't want to be recording just using a direct sound like how we first tested out, right?
Yep.
Without any everything on neutral, right?
Yeah.
And what you are hearing is just, it's a lot of clarity, just a lot of clarity, and but it sounds very
flat.
Yep. Yeah, it sounds very flat.
No attitude.
No attitude. But now you hear, right? You can hear that if we were to place some instruments on top of my bass, right? You can hear that the bass is fat. The bass is sounded like you are making up from a bass amp. That's my opinion.
Yep. I agree. Okay, so like I say, how would you set this Sun up? Go for it, Sun.
Okay, so let's say we were to go learn the extremes of the EQs.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get to know the EQs, right?
Yep.
So maybe do you want me to do it?
Yeah, sure. I can do it for you if you want. How much of a bass do you need?
Okay, so you know what? We're just gonna cut. Let's try and cut the bass first and see how that goes. And slightly bring it,
Let me stop whenever.
Sure. Let's go to the extremes, and we'll see.
Press here for this.
Wow. Okay. right. So, to be honest, right, if I need a bit more lows, right, I wouldn't be afraid to tweak it. You know why?
Why?
Because it retains my original bass tone.
Ah,
You see?
fantastic.
Yeah. So that's a beauty of its own, because most of the pedals that we know, right, and we want to, I need more bass, and when you know,
Tweak.
you tweak, and there's more lows coming in, and you lose your
Yeah, sometimes it's too much, you know, like.
immediately you lose your bass tone. But for this particular baby, can I call it baby?
Sure, man, if you want.
Yeah, baby. Okay.
We miss babies, so, yeah.
Yeah, but as you can tell, you know,
The smooth transition
Yeah.
of the bass, the
Yes.
EQ.
and as what they say, a little tweaking goes
a
a
long
long way. You see? So, and this is perfect for my liking, to be honest. Like if I want to play this kind of bass lines, right, and I think I need a bit more lows. I'll be more than happy to just
Can I give you more lows?
more lows, please. Yes.
Hang low.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's really hit the spot, right?
Yeah, hit the spot there. Which spot? Which spot you talking about?
The B spot, the bass spot.
The B. Yes, correct. You're right. You're right, my brother.
Unless you play the G string, then you hit the G string.
Yeah.
Okay, the mid then.
Okay.
The
sure.
mid.
Sure.
Okay, let's play around with the mid, right?
Okay. Let's get the bass to be in the middle. No? Yes. Up
I
to you.
mean, you want to fix that?
Sure.
Okay, let's just
All right.
fix
Okay.
that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
How much of a mid do you need?
To be
How
honest,
much
right?
mid?
Maybe slightly more. But this is just my opinion and my liking. I like.
Because we're gonna set this
Yeah.
to your preference.
Okay. One thing I like about the treble, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which is very important. You know, when as a bass player, we want to bring out our highs, right?
Yeah.
We actually don't like it when we push the highs. I mean, depending on the genre, of course. It will sound very brittle. Suddenly your high notes, that's what you say, the G string, right?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, it will sound very brittle. But this, like I said, this is like in a very classic tone, and you can hear when I'm playing, if I were to pluck it hard.
Yeah. It doesn't like break.
It doesn't
go into a breakage to
Yeah,
sound.
and it gives like a milky kind of highs, I would say. Yeah, yeah. So this is very neutral. The sound is pretty much.
Would you bother to? Would you use the top on the minus side or the plus side?
Depending on the song.
Okay.
I would, let's say, if I were to play like
you have your whole gig.
Oh, okay.
You only have one thing to use, one setting that you have to choose.
Okay, so if that was the case, right?
Yeah.
I would change to another configuration.
Okay.
I like my sound to be slightly a bit more, I would say, clearer. So
Okay.
I would roll off the lows a bit. Try to bring out a bit more mid. And the highs are right. The top. Okay, of course. Let's go with the top.
Okay.
Then. Yeah. So that will definitely we have to change all the configuration now. Yeah. So I would go back to being So this will be on specifically on the sun.
Yeah. So this is, if you're gonna bring out the sun
Yeah,
setting on this preamp onto a gig,
yeah.
and you don't want to like keep on twisting and turning,
Yes.
would this be your
This will
setting
be
the whole night?
Yeah, this will be my setting, and maybe a bit more mix if I want to just to cut through the mix slightly more. Then,
So
yeah,
are you able to slap using this sound?
we can try. Yeah, nice. So let's do this a song that I used to really like playing.
All right.
Wow.
So there we go. That's the your preference
Yeah.
or your preferred setting for the cap, the sun cap.
The sun cap, yes.
Okay.
Well, I have to say I'm really digging it.
He is.
Yeah, really. It sounds really so nice to play.
Bye. Okay. So we'll be back with the B cap
Okay.
coming right up. Stay tuned, alright?